Good afternoon guys, from Bangkok, Thailand, and welcome to the channel. Today's video, we're going to go over some tips for your first night out in Thailand. I've got a few points I want to go through, so I'm just going to walk and talk. We're probably going to head down Sukhumvit for a bit, and if we have time, we'll go check out Terminal 22 Mall, and then see where we end up. So, let's get into it. Number 1. Start slow on your first night. I know the first thing you want to do on your first night out in Thailand is to go a little crazy and dive straight into the madness. But I recommend taking it slow. There's so much going on in Thailand's nightlife, and you're not going to be able to see everything in one night, and it can get very overwhelming. If it were my first night again, I'd do a little bar hop, take it slow, and see which bars I like the best. Talk to some people and get to know the area. Doing that, you'll be able to get a feel for how everything works, the price of things, how people approach you, and so on. There are many bars, so taking it slow is a good thing. Space everything out and try a new area each night. Number 2. Know the difference between the bar types. A lot of people who come to Thailand think that all the bars are the same like they are back home, where you just go in, get a drink and sit down. But in Thailand, it's completely different. Yes, there are those types of bars, but you won't be sitting alone for long. In most bars, they'll have bar girls who will come up to you and try and talk to you, asking you questions and getting friendly. Their job is to try and get lady drinks from you, which in turn earns them commission. If you want to be alone, you can kindly tell them you are not interested, and they'll move on to the next person, no problem. The other types of bars, which I can't really explain here, are go-go bars and gentlemen's clubs. There are also a lot of karaoke bars, but I highly recommend you stay away from them, as they are known to scam the customers. Number 3. Not all smiles mean she's interested. Now, let's talk about the girls working in the bars. Never, under any circumstances, forget that they are just doing their job. Just because she smiles at you, tells you that you are handsome, gives you a lot of attention, and makes you feel good about yourself, that doesn't mean she's really interested in you. These girls are experts at their craft, and their only job is to make you feel good and spend money in the bar, and on them if they are lucky enough. Some men fall into this trap thinking these girls really like them, when in reality, they're just doing what they are paid to do. Don't be one of those guys who mistakes attention for real affection. These ladies can be fun to sit and drink with, and they can be great company. Just never forget that they are working. Number 5. Don't get sucked into the games too fast. When you sit down in a bar, especially in Pattaya, a girl may ask if you want to play Connect 4 or one of the other games they have. It can be fun to play those games, but just know, if you lose, it's going to cost you. However, if you win, you are likely to get nothing in return and just to be asked to play the game again until she finally wins. Once she does win, she's going to expect you to pay for a lady drink, and it will continue from there. They have a bunch of games, and sometimes it is fun to sit and play with the girls. If you like one of the girls and plan to buy her drinks, then there's no harm in playing, but just know it is going to cost you. Number 6. Use small notes for drinks. When you are drinking, especially in the beer bars, it's better to pay with 100s or 500s, or even less if you have it, but not 1,000 baht notes. Paying with large bills makes it easy for them to shortchange you and give you lots of small change, which can be confusing, especially if you have been drinking. It can be awkward arguing about the correct change, But even if they've shortchanged you, they will argue until their last breath that they gave you the right amount. It's not best to argue and cause a scene. That's why I always recommend paying with small notes and keeping track of what goes in and out of your wallet. Number 8. Girls might leave if you don't buy them drinks. You will get a lot of female company in the Thailand bars. Girls who work there will constantly try and talk to you and get lady drinks from you. Some of them are really convincing, and if it's your first time in the country, you might actually think she likes you and she is interested in you. Make no mistake, no matter how much it seems they like you, they are after one thing: money through lady drinks. If you don't buy them drinks after they've given you attention and have been sat with you for a while, they might just leave and move on to the next person. Just to know they are not being rude. It's their job. It's business. If you are not spending money on her, she's sitting there for no reason. Of course, she's going to try and make money from someone else. So if you like the company of a bar girl and want to stay with her longer, buy her a drink or two. You can always tell her you're not interested later if you realise she really does bore you. Number 9. Tip the staff if they help you out. You don't have to tip in the bars. It's nice if you enjoyed the company, but it's not required. However, if you like the bar, it's always good to leave a good impression and a tip, especially the staff who help you, like the mama-san. Tipping the mama-san or buying her a drink or two is always a good idea. She'll remember you, and every time you return, she's going to make a fuss over you and look after you. The same goes for a girl that you like. If you tip her, the next time you come, she's more likely to sit with you and ignore other customers. So, like I said, tipping isn't a must, but it does go a long way in Thailand. Number 10. Stick to one area per night. Thailand's nightlife scene is huge, and the chances of experiencing it all in a 2-week holiday is very slim. I recommend staying in one area per night. If you are in Pattaya, maybe do Soi 6 one night, Walking Street another night, LK Metro another, Soi Buakhao another, and so on. If you are in Bangkok, maybe do Nana Plaza one night, Soi Cowboy another night, Soi 11, 21, the list goes on. This way, you are not moving all over the place in one night, and you get a feel for that specific area. You'll know if you like it, you can return, and if you don't, well, you know where to avoid. Number 11. Keep a screenshot of your hotel address. This one is huge, and I recommend it to everyone visiting for the first time who doesn't know the area well. Places like Pattaya can turn into a maze after a few drinks, and you can easily get lost and forget where your hotel is. It's rare, but it does happen. You can get scammed by girls who act like they're helping you home, but are actually working with the taxi driver to trick you. Depending on how much you've had to drink, they could easily pull off a scam and take you to some random place instead of your hotel. So always have your hotel address saved on your phone so you can easily tell the taxi drivers where to go, or if you're close enough, you can walk home yourself. A little side tip: if you're going to Pattaya just for the night out, get a hotel around the main area like Soi Buakhao or somewhere, so you've never got too far to walk and can easily get back. Number 12. The girls will ask you a lot of personal questions. When you sit down in a bar and a girl joins you, she'll start asking you questions. At first, these questions seem harmless. She'll ask you your name, your age, and things like that. But she's sizing you up to figure out her approach. Then, she'll ask you what you do for a living, where you are from, and how long you'll be staying in Thailand. Her asking about your job helps her figure out how well off you are financially. Asking how long you will be in Thailand tells her how much time she has to work on you. They will also ask you which hotel you are staying at, so they know if you are a cheap Charlie or not. Just keep your head screwed on when these questions come your way, and never tell a girl that you are new to Thailand or that you have just arrived. Number 13. Don't accept open drinks from strangers. This has never happened to me, but I know someone it happened to. He was a young backpacker, solo travelling, and ended up talking to a group of Thai girls and guys on Kawasan Road. The last thing he remembers is drinking with them, and then he woke up in a run-down hotel with no wallet or phone. After checking the hotel's CCTV, it showed that 3 of the group had brought him there and left shortly after. He went to hospital and found out that they'd put something in his drink, knocking him out completely. Like I said, I've only heard of this happening once, but it is still wise to be cautious and never accept drinks from strangers. Number 15. Avoid bar drama. Here's something you need to know. If a tourist gets into a fight with a Thai person, the Thai person will have 20 other guys come out of nowhere to back him up. They stick together, and they don't care if you are outnumbered, they will still come at you. Most of the time, it's tourists fighting other tourists. If this happens to you, just walk away. You don't want some idiot ruining your holiday. It's really not worth it. And if you find yourself in a heated situation with a Thai person, bite your tongue, apologise, and walk away, even if it's not your fault. Trust me, don't get into trouble with any Thai guy. It won't end well for you, even if you did nothing wrong. I once saw a foreigner showing off in front of his bar girl, picking fights with people walking by and acting tough. Other foreigners ignored him, but when he started trouble with a Thai bouncer, things went south very fast. Within seconds, the bouncer had 7 or 8 other Thai men, even taxi drivers who had nothing to do with it, backing him up. Let's just say it didn't end well for the foreigner, and I doubt he ever showed his face in that bar again. Next is do not take pictures inside the bars. A lot of these bars will have signs everywhere saying do not take pictures. However, some tourists still try their luck. If you get caught taking a picture inside the bar, it's going to end really bad for you. Security and staff will be onto you as soon as possible if you get caught. If you are with a girl, sitting, drinking and talking, you can kindly ask if it's okay to take a selfie with her. Most of the time, they'll accept and happily take a picture. But if you are one of those people who take a picture of a girl dancing or something else without her permission, then yeah, it's not going to end well. Just don't take pictures. Although these girls are working, you still should show some respect for them. They don't want to be posted all over the internet if they can help it. Another side story about this, I was in a gents club in Pattaya and 2 young guys started recording videos. They didn't even hide it, the flash was on their phone. The bar manager and security took them out back. I thought they was just going to make them delete the video, but the 2 guys never returned. I have no idea what happened to them, but I'm guessing they had a little trip to the hospital afterwards. And the last tip is bill padding. This unfortunately happens a lot, especially in smaller bars with few customers. In Thailand, you get a bill after each round of drinks and you pay at the end. If you've been drinking and can't remember how many you've had, it's easy for them to slip an extra drink or 2 and you'd never know. The best way to avoid this, and what many people do now, is just pay as you go. Every time you get a new drink, you pay there and then. However, if you do fall for this scam, the only advice I can give you is pay up and never return to that bar. If you refuse to pay, security will get involved and they won't come alone. You'll be in serious trouble. So just pay, walk out, and never go back. They'll lose you as a customer, so they're only hurting themselves. In fact, I'll make this my last one. Keep it fun, not serious. You'd be surprised how many guys walk into a bar in Thailand and end up falling in love with a bar girl. I don't want to put anyone down, but these relationships rarely, if ever, work. The girl is just doing her job and trying to make money. If you catch feelings for a bar girl, chances are you are in for a world of trouble. It's going to end badly. Go to Thailand, have fun, and if you want to keep in touch with a girl, take her contact info and chat long distance, but don't get into anything serious. Enjoy the nightlife for what it is, a bit of fun. And that is just some tips I can think of for every newcomer to Thailand experiencing their first night out. If you've got any to add, please comment below and I'll put them in a future video. Until the next one, I'll see you later.